Hey there, welcome to part 2. So now we're gonna be testing the flow as a coach and then as an admin. So starting as a coach, the flow, we're in the same landing page as before, but at the end. So at the bottom of the page, it says, are you a coach? Apply to your network. So once we click there, we go to the form intake. So I'm just gonna add some testing data as a coach here. Okay, so I added some information for testing. So basically in the intake form, this can all be changed again in the admin panel directly. So you can change what you're asking for the input type, and all this can be changed directly. But the basics, there are something like the email address need to be there, like something that really depends on the rest of the app. The rest is completely configurable. So here you add all your details, and then you have your coaching specializations, your practice, your community identity, so we can match you better. Then the testing, qualifications and training, you select the years of coaching experience. If you have personal experience with ADHD, and then you select the session formats you want to have. You select the languages you want to coach in, and you upload the credentials. And this takes me back to that conversation we had. And you, Emma, were telling me like, hey, it's just a mess that the coaches need to send us the forms with like all the certifications, so we need to battle them, etc. Now it's all automated. They upload the credentials here, all they have, and you can, after, as an admin, ask them to form more certifications if needed. Then fees and flexibility. One is your usual rate. So I'm just going to put 75. You can change the currency if needed to. And if you're open for pro bono, etc. Yeah, okay. And then access to work. If you work with clients that are access to work, again, it's one of our main differentiators. So it's like from the start for coaches, it's also here. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that there. And that means the application has been received. So I just received an email with an admin, and it's basically telling me, hey, there's a new coach that you need to go and check. Okay, so we'll go and check now from the admin side. Okay, now we're in the admin side. And so as part of the team, you now can see, well, here is a little summary about this, but you have the command center to see like all the big numbers from the current situation of the agency, the clients with all their detail, the coaches with all the details that needed to be, the matches. Here's when we said that actually you can, you not only get the match, but you also like select that match, and after you get the session and the sessions. That is one of the most important side. That is like attendance. Here's when it will be reflected if the coach joined or not, and if the client joined or not, basically. So, and the payment details, everything is here in detail, and this can also change if needed. And we're gonna have an CSV, so you can see all your sessions that we had until now, and all the details. So this is one of the magics of having like all the systems integrated into the same platform, that we can have all the data in the same place. Then after that, the payments. So here will be all the payments that have been done in the app. As you can see here in the split, you can define the split that you can have with different coaches, because maybe with some coaches you define that it's not an 80-20, but it's a different thing. So you can also assign it directly from coaches. I'm not going to get into full detail. You can do this directly after playing with the product. But yeah, everything is here, and everything can be modified. But anyway, what we were talking about now is the vetting pipeline. So the vetting pipeline, once the coach applies as a coach to the agency, you can all see it here. So all the new applicants will be seen here. So this is the one we just registered in the demo. And so here are all the details that I sent, the coaching statement, all the details. I didn't send any doc. If not, it will be here. And hey, maybe I say, hey, we need more certifications. Okay, so normally it will be a bit better than this, I guess, the copywriting, but yeah, this will send an email basically to the coach, and basically after, like, it says, we have received your application, as you can see in this email. I'm not going through like all the emails, But it also says just now, it sends a new one that it says, quick thing, we've been looking through your application and we're missing something. And there it says, we need more certificates. Okay. It will be more specific normally. But you can go and check your status application from there and upload the documents from there. Okay. So I'll go do that now. I'll go to the coach side now. Okay, now I'm on the coach side, and what you see after pulling that email, if you pull it, you can send the documents directly. But until then, what you're seeing is like, we've been in touch, application has been received, and it's under review. All right. So what I will go do now is schedule the betting call. So the betting call, we can assign into available bettor, like from all the team as the admins, or a specific member. I haven't configured this yet, but it's like, so you just understand how it'll work directly. So all the meetings are automatically assigned to Jules, to Emma, whoever it is doing these calls. So I'm going to go ahead and approve the applicant. Yes, I'm sure I will approve it. And this will trigger the emails to the candidate, to the coach, and it says, hey, you're in, as you can see there, all the emails. All right. And if I refresh the application status, now I see that, hey, welcome on board. You have been approved to join our coaching network. So I can sign in to the coach network. And then here, I'll just put the data. All right. And now that I confirmed the email, so I logged in as a coach, it gets to the onboarding, and the onboarding, it says, add your photo and tagline, confirm your rate, set your availability, share your community, connect a calendar, and set up payments. All right. So I'll click to go now to the dashboard. Here is the onboarding that it gets you to all the things you need to do. And once you complete them, this will just be completely hidden from here. And this will show all the coaching sessions that you have ahead, your earnings, the sessions. You can also see the upcoming sessions, the clients, the availability. This is the most important thing once you onboard, because you need to set manually the times you're available for each day. And that will be recurring for every week. You can set some booking rules, so no buffer between sessions. It needs to be at least half an hour after a session, and at least it needs to be 24 hours before a client can book, or vacation mode. And you can say, hey, I'm on holidays right now, so please don't book any calendar, any sessions right now. And here you can connect your calendar. It's very important. So once you connect your calendar, if you want to connect your Google Calendar, this will open Google and you basically sync it. And I'm very excited to show you this because I talked with Jules about it. And so basically you can connect the Google Calendar and Outlook, or you can subscribe to this calendar after to have all your sessions in your Apple Calendar, for instance. So that means if you have a gym session, if you have a gym workout, or you have a meeting or whatever you have in your calendar, that means it will not be available in the agency for clients to book in that slot. So yeah, that's pretty magical, and it will make everything work very, very smoothly. Okay, and now going back to the admin, I'm going to show you the rest of the tabs that we have. Well, there are different rules. Like it says, if a coach shows up late to 3 sessions, that will trigger an email to the admins, and basically from the team we can go to that coach and be like, hey, what's happening? Is everything okay? We can have that chat, and the different things basically. And then the reviews. So as you saw before, once we finished the session, there was a place for reviews in the feedback. So every time that you finish a session, you will be able to put a review for that coach. After, I don't know if I put the first session or like the second session, but you can put a review for that coach. And so the admins in the team will have to approve them here. So they're publicly shown in your profile. Aside from that, the reviews can come with private notes. Those are not to publish, but it's just for the agency to know different things about that coaching, that they had. So it's a great way to automatize a bit moderation and to say, heads up, something's not working as well as we wanted, in the best smoothest way. And then what I said before about the configuration, everything or almost everything in the app is configurable from here. You can change the email templates, you can change the form, the intake form for coaches, the coach onboarding, everything can be changed, the session settings, so we can change the durations. This can get a bit more technical, but here everything is configurable. And then from my account, I can basically, it's as basic as that sounds. And then from how it works here, I have a basic FAQ, a little bit more technical, but on how everything works. If I want to know how Stripe works in a more technical way, I come here, and this is the fair fee promise that we can change. All this, no, like it gets a bit technical, but it's all the information of the app we've been building. So yeah, I think this summarizes the majority of the flows that we've covered. I haven't shown you the payment one and stuff, but I'll show you next week. But yeah, I hope you're excited. Please ask me any questions. And I hope you liked where this is going. Everything works, or like 99% of it works right now. And still we need to put different things, like I need to add teams to the admins, but that shouldn't take much more. But I'm very excited because this product really can save so much time and really help focus on really what matters on this really impactful industry. So let's go do it.